There's 5 of y'all online already. Like, how y'all even know? How y'all know it's gonna be doing a live? Y'all gotta really tell me how y'all know that. How do you know that I'm about to do a live? I thought I was the. Listen, y'all got it. Y'all really good at this. I'm gonna say that. You turn it up a little bit so they can be able to see a little bit of my head. All right, you know how we start this off. I like to introduce this other young lady. You wanna give them a little bit about yourself? What's your name?
My name is Shaquille.
Shaquille.
Yes.
Okay, Shaquille. Let me make sure you get these
Okay.
mics on.
Yeah.
All
Get
right.
my
So Shaquille is
DIY.
how old are you? How old are you, Shaquille?
28.
You're 28 years old. You look like you're a little teenager though.
Good genes.
Good
Bro,
genes,
thank
but black
you.
don't crack for real though. I must say, black don't crack. And tell me, and for the, what's your passion?
My passion is dance,
Dance,
creativity. I like
creativity.
creating things. That's my
Mm.
thing.
So for y'all who don't know, she is a Sagittarius rising, Sun and Moon in Cancer. That puts her Sun and her Moon in the eighth house. Intense. Y'all get what I'm saying? So y'all astrology buffs, y'all know exactly what that means, energetic wise. Even though she's a Sun in Cancer, she operates like a Scorpio Sun, basically. You feel me? Even though she's a Cancer Moon, she operates like a Scorpio Moon because it's sitting in the eighth house. But you know, I'm gonna teach a little bit of astrology just to get you an understanding. That's a little bit of the person who is directly in front of you. And for those who's gonna be joining my astrology class, you know, believe it or not, it's gonna help you a whole lot when you're dealing with people. You can be able to know them, I'll know them a little better than you do now. See if I could stand this up a little better so we could be. There you go. All right. Sorry guys, I just had to make sure because the camera's looking a little tiltish. All right. And tell me, you're doing a quantum healing tonight.
Yeah.
All right, y'all could hear, right? She got like a little soft voice. You hear it? She said yes. So just tune in and just know fully well that we're gonna try our best to keep it as quiet as possible. There's no neighbor making noise like the last one. You feel me? But either which way, whenever I do a regression, I make sure I let you know that any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you to focus on my voice. So even if there happens to be some noise in the background, your focus would be mostly on mine. So there could be a million people inside this room making a bunch of noise. If I give you a suggestion that you will only hear my voice, you will only hear my voice. That's how powerful the mind is. Once we have a power of concentration. All right? Because I remember answering a concern of somebody who was like, if I pay you $250 or for that, I'm like, what? I give you a whole book of you. I give you a whole natal report of you so you can discover who you are. And I help you by doing a regression, which is very underpriced. I know for some people, 250, we spend that on watches, on phones, without a thought, without even a blink of an eye. And we're spending that on a pair of sneakers, on a bag, on a dress that you could probably wear only once or twice,
Oh, weird.
or a wig, some weave in your head. You feel me? Like I be laughing. You know what I mean? That just make me smile. But anyway, we gonna get to it. I want you to give me your hand. Now relax it. That's it. Loosen limp. Now I want you to focus right here. Right here. Take a deep breath in. Breathing in, focus right there. And sleep all the way down, drifting, floating, floating, drifting. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep. You're gonna allow yourself to go quickly, calmly, deeply into that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. And when I resume, I'm going to say the words wide awake. When I say the word sleep again, you're going to allow yourself this time to go a million times deeper. More relaxed, which you are right now. A million times deeper. More relaxed than what you are right now. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. You can open up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Eyes wide awake. Focus right there, right there, right there, right there. Sleep all the way down. Drifting, floating, floating, drifting. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, you're going to allow yourself to go quickly, calmly, and deeply into that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only to help you focus on my voice from this point on. Now, I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. And when I resume, I'm going to say the words wide awake. When I say the word sleep, you're going to allow yourself to go a billion times deeper, more relaxed than what you are right now. A billion times deeper, more relaxed than what you are right now. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. Focus right here, right here. Sleep all the way down. All the way down. That's it. All the way down. Now I'm going to touch your right hand. And when I do, the tension from your whole body is going to enter into that right hand, making that hand as stiff as a steel rod. As stiff as a steel rod. It won't be able to bend. And we count from 5 to 0. That will be your reality when I touch your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's it. Now I'm gonna rest that steel rod on the shelf right there as it's sitting there. And when I touch that hand again, all the tension from that hand will be completely gone. And you're gonna go into a deep state of hypnosis. That hand will become loose and limp, going deeper and deeper. Now that's it. That's it. Deeper and deeper. Now I'm gonna count from 5 to 0 again. And when I resume, I'm gonna say the words wide awake. And I say the words sleep again. You can allow yourself to go a trillion times deeper. A trillion times deeper. More relaxed, which you are right now. As I start to count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Eyes wide awake. Take a deep breath in. Total relaxation in. Focus right there. Sleep all the way down. Drifting, floating, floating, drifting. Now, that's it. Just allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. And the more deep and deep you go, the more relaxed you feel, the more relaxed you feel, the more deeper you go, the more deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. Now, I'm going to count from 5 to 0. This time you're going to visualize yourself in a beautiful, beautiful place. Doesn't matter where you are. It could be in a garden, it could be in the beach, it could be definitely a different beautiful scene. You're just going to be there when I count from 5 to 0. When I reach the number 0, you will be there. 5, 4. When I reach the number 0, you're going to be there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. As you're there in that garden, sensing as if you're there, feeling as if you're there, believing that you're there. And when you are aware that you're there, Sakil, let me know by saying the word yes. Wherever that beautiful place is, sensing as if you're there, feeling as if you're there, believing that you're there, and then eventually seeing that you're there.
Yeah.
I want you to describe that place to me, wherever it is that you are.
Beach.
Mm-hmm. Describe that beach for me, please.
It's the beach on the South Shore.
Mm. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to put your feet ankle high in the water. And when you feel that nice, refreshing, cool water on your ankles, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now that you're in the sea of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, in a few moments, when I touch your ankle, the energy of that sea will start to absorb through your body, giving you this feeling of connection to this ocean. And this ocean is connected to the universe. Every single thing is at the grasp of your fingertips. Every thought, every information, every knowledge, whether it be past, present, or future, will be there at your grasp. When I touch your feet, now as it comes down your body, this feeling of just pure connectedness with the universe and everything. Now, when that feeling has engulfed your whole body, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, I want you to step out back on the sand, on the shore. Awesome. In a few moments, an ambient ball of light will start to descend down from the sky. This ball of light is known as the Christ consciousness. This is the light that shines within each and every single one of us that removes all negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions of ourselves. It will start to descend down from the sky now. And as it does, I'm going to count from 5 to 0, and that light will start to absorb through your body, illuminating your body with this beautiful glow of an angel. As I start to count now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, as it goes down your face, illuminating your body as it goes down, giving you this feeling of just power, internal power, going down your body, down your chest and your stomach, your waist, your hips, your thighs, all the way down, illuminating as it goes down. That's it. Now, when that light has engulfed your whole body, let me know by saying the word yes. Now that you're protected from all negative energies and entities that are misqualified to be in your vicinity, we shall proceed further. Now there's a door on the right just suspended in the air of this beach. It is suspended there now. Upon discovering it, I want you to walk over to that door. And this door is known as the hallway of lives. And when you reach there in front of the door, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now I want you to step in that hallway of doors, of hallway of lives. And as you step in, you're going to notice that there's doors on the left and the right going all the way down. These are your lifetimes, lifetimes that you've lived before. I'm going to count from 10 down to 0, and you're going to continue to walk down that hallway, down those doors. When I reach 0, you're going to step and stop in front of the door that's very relevant to what we are to seek. Now, I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. And when you reach 0, you're going to walk into that door that's leading to the reason why you have a passion for dancing. As I start to count now, 10, as you start to walk towards that door, 9, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness, 8, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 7, 6, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 5, 4, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 3, 2, 1, and 0. As you're there in the front of that door, I want you to walk in that door at least to an elevator. And that elevator will lead to that lifetime of what we spoke of. And when the doors open, allow yourself to walk in that elevator. And when you're in that elevator, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now, when I count from 10 down to 0, as the door closes, when I reach number 0, you're going to walk out of that elevator into a different body, a different time, a different place, a different era that your soul has experienced in a past life. One that explains your passion for dancing. When I reach the number 0, you're going to be leaving out of that elevator into a different body, a different time, a different era, a different place that your soul has experienced in the past life. The reason for your passion for dancing and the reason behind your family not being very encouraging of it. Gonna reach, like, as the elevator goes up now, 10, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness, 9, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 8, 7, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness, 6, 5, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, 4, 3, 2, 1. As the elevator slows down now, and 0. Stepping out of that elevator into a different body, a different time, a different era, a different place that your soul has experienced in a past life. One that is still connected to why your family doesn't support your passion towards dancing. And when you're out of the elevator, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now I want you to get a sense, a feel of your body in that lifetime. Whether you're male or female, get a sense if you are your body size, if your feet, the clothing you're wearing in that lifetime. Take a look at the color of your hands in that lifetime. And it's going to be more of a intuition, a sense of feeling, and a sense of sensing that would lead to you evidently seeing more and more very clear as if you're there in real time. And tell me, are you male or female in that lifetime?
So like a man.
All right. And I want you to give me a sense of the body size in that lifetime. as you sense and feel. And as you sense and feel and go with your intuition, the vision becomes more clear the more you trust your intuition and your feeling. That's it. What's your body size?
I feel like I'm like a medium build man.
And get a sense of the clothing you're wearing in that lifetime. And when it touches your forehead, your vision will become more clear and clearer every single time as if you're there in real time. That's it.
Feels like older clothing, like kind of dressed like a sharecropper or something. Like I don't know how to describe it.
You whispering. Can I hear you like that?
I'm kind of dressed like a sharecropper or something. Like it's
Like a farmer?
Yeah.
So you're a farmer. When I tap your forehead, all the answers to the questions I ask are going to automatically pop into your subconscious mind. You will not be using your left brain, more so your intuition. The information is going to come straight from your superconscious mind to your subconscious mind, and you're going to answer them without hesitation. You're going to trust your intuition and what you feel, as if you and that person are one. That will happen now. And tell me, what's your name in that lifetime as it comes to you now? What's your name, sir?
John.
John. How old are you?
23.
You're 23. And where do you live in the world, John?
Florida.
You live in Florida. What part of Florida do you live, John?
Outside of Miami.
Okay. And tell me exactly what year is it at a moment in time, John?
1944.
1944. Are you like working in the farm, John? Take a look at the hands, the color of your skin in that lifetime, John. What are you?
I'm white.
You're a white man. Oh, you's a white man? John, are you single or married?
Single.
All right, John. I want you to take a 360-degree turn in the environment that you're in.
Looks like a store.
You in the store, John?
Yes. Some like produce stuff.
John, are you just a worker in that store or are you the boss?
I'm the boss.
Oh. John, let's forward to your home in that lifetime. We're going to go there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you're there now. And describe your home in that lifetime, John.
Live in a nice, modest home.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot. One story.
So you live by yourself? Or is there somebody in the home with you?
There's someone.
Mm. Who's that person in the house with you? Is it male or female? Feel their energy. Sense their energy. What I'm going to do with you also is while you're sensing and feeling the energy, I'm going to tie you to that lifetime. So that you and that lifetime will be experiencing the exact same thing as if you're there in real time. I touch your chest. That will be your reality. Now, as you feel all the emotions, if you're there in real time, there's no difference between you and that lifetime. And who's in that house with you, John?
Sister.
Your sister? Now look in her eyes to see if you recognize that soul in your life now. Is that person in your life now?
See their eyes. I don't know why.
But the thing is, you could feel their energy. Doesn't necessarily just have to see their eyes. You could also feel their energy. Vibrations of people don't change. Every signature is different.
It's my mother.
Right. So your sister in that lifetime is your mother, correct?
Yes.
How does she feel about you? I mean, being in your boss. I want you to have a nice talk with your sister in her lifetime. What does she feel towards you in that lifetime about what you do for a living?
A bit resentful.
She's resentful.
A little bit.
Why though?
I don't think it has to do with me. I just think that she's angry about the way the world works right now. And she doesn't like that.
I have a question for you, John, though. First, how did you acquire all of that wealth at a young age? Did your parents leave it to you? What happened to your parents?
They died early. I don't know why.
They died early. You're whispering, I can't hear you.
Yes, they died when we were younger. I know.
And you basically got most of the stuff, correct?
Yes.
Because you're a male
Yes.
and she's a female.
Yes.
So, in a way, your sister, which is your mom, is a little bit jealous of you, correct? Resentful.
Yes.
Because she don't see why a female can't inherit the same way the male can in that lifetime, correct?
Yes.
Because in that time, that is when males inherited everything. The females had to fend for themselves. So she's resentful towards you. Do you try to make up for it?
In every way I can.
But does she still hold that against you?
Yes.
And how does that make you feel, John?
Like nothing I do is good enough.
Do you see how you could feel that way in this lifetime with her now?
Yes.
So I want you to repeat after me. Because we're going to heal that experience, that feeling of not being enough, not being good enough. And I want you to repeat after me. want you to say, I am not responsible
I am not responsible
for anybody's happiness
for anybody's happiness
other than my own.
other than my own.
If I make somebody happy,
If I make somebody happy,
that's the overflow of my own happiness.
that's the overflow of my own happiness.
No one will ever make me feel guilty
No one will ever make me feel guilty
for being who I am
for being who I am
or having what I have.
or having what I have.
All of my gifts,
All of my gifts,
I decide on having
I decide on having
before I came here.
before I came here.
And I will use those gifts
And I will use those gifts
to the best of my abilities
to the best of my abilities
and to help every single person
and to help every single person
that I have decided to help.
that I have decided to help.
I am full
I am full
of
of
love,
love,
self-love,
self love,
and I release guilt
and I release guilt
towards my mother in that lifetime.
towards my mother in that lifetime.
And so it is.
And so it is.
When you touch your heart, you're going to release that feeling of guilt towards not being enough, not doing enough, and overshadowing all of your gifts just to make somebody feel comfortable. And touch your heart, you're going to release that from your soul. Now, let's forward to another moment in our lifetime, John. Are we going to forward to another experience in our lifetime where either she or somebody else in your family made you feel a type of way? In that same lifetime, you're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now. And tell me what's happening, John.
My family wants me to put my money behind something that they try to do.
They want you to invest in something.
Yes.
Take a look in the eyes of whoever that is. How many persons is that? Is your family? Who is included in that? In that lifetime, what are they to you?
One is my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I also have an older brother.
Okay. And who are they to you in this lifetime? Get a feel of their energy.
One is my grandmother.
Mm. And how do you feel about investing your money into their idea?
I didn't support it. I didn't think that it made good business sense.
How do they treat you afterwards?
Rejected. God treated me like because I didn't want to invest the money that I didn't believe in them or what they were trying to do, and I just wanted them to change a few things about it. I just didn't want to. lose everything. I'm trying to support them.
And I know family for you is everything, right?
Yes,
And they use that as a weakness for you, don't they?
yes,
Do you see how they do that to you in this lifetime?
yes.
Now we're going to heal that moment again because we're going to continue to heal this until you release that feeling of needing to have their approval. And I want you to repeat after me this time again. I came into this world with myself.
I came into this world with myself.
I will leave this world by myself.
I will leave this world by myself.
I love every soul I come in contact with,
I love every soul I come into contact with,
but I love myself the most.
but I love myself the most.
I will not jeopardize my soul's journey
I will not jeopardize my soul's journey
based upon other people's expectations.
based upon other people's expectations.
I will feel okay with being rejected
I will feel okay with being rejected
because I do not reject myself.
because I do not reject myself.
And that's all the rejection that matters.
And that's all the rejection that matters.
And so it is.
And so it is.
When I touch your heart, you're going to release that feeling of being rejected, feeling guilt, and them using guilt as a trip for you from your heart. Now, now let's forward. Now, I want to ask you something, John. Do you have children at this point in time?
2,
Boy, girl, how much do you have?
1 of each.
Take a look in their eyes and see if you recognize or sense their energy, that vibration, and tell me if they are in this lifetime with you now.
I don't feel
Okay. So let's forward to a moment of your death in that lifetime, John. You're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you're there now. And tell me, how do you die, John?
heart attack.
How old are you at this point, John, when you died of your heart attack?
58.
All right. Now, whatever illness or sickness you've lived and died in that lifetime, you're not bringing that into this lifetime. We're going to heal that thought, that energy of dying from a heart attack in that lifetime. That might have been something that you chose, but we are going to tap into our God-like consciousness and remove that sudden heart attack from your exit point, your exit points. And I want you to repeat after me. I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am prosperous. I'm prosperous.
I am prosperous.
I am abundant.
I am abundant.
And I am full of life.
And I am full of life.
And so it is.
So it is.
We're going to remove that idea of heart attacks. We're going to quantum heal that from this astral body, from the soul that you use. Now, now let's forward to where you leave that physical plane, where you float above that body. As you leave that body now, and tell me, how does it feel to be outside of a body?
I felt relieved. I want to live a long life.
Because of them, correct?
Yes.
Could you see how sometimes you feel as if you just want to leave this earth because you're not loved by them as much as you'd like to?
Yes.
I want you to find yourself in the spirit world, floating above, going higher and higher into spirit world. And when you've arrived in spirit world, let me know you're there by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now, who's there to greet you in spirit world when you arrive there?
My Godfather.
Go over there to hail him. What does he say to you when he sees you?
Stop being so hard on myself.
Stop being so hard on yourself. He's happy to see you, Amy.
He's reassured. He's reassured me that he knows that I try to make him proud. He's proud. He's proud.
How does that make you feel?
Like everything wasn't in vain.
That's right. Flying is happening now. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. I want you to ask him what he was to you in the previous lifetime other than this one. And what does he tell you? You'll be surprised.
He was my older brother.
All right. He was your older brother, right?
Yeah.
And ask him how many lifetimes has he lived with you in previous lifetimes?
187.
187 lifetimes. Ask him to tell you what he will be to you in the next lifetime when you transition and go into another lifetime. What does he say?
He says we're having a lifetime. He's gonna be my husband.
In the next lifetime, right? He's gonna be your husband, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's forward to when I show up there with you in spirit world. It'll be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, when I'm there with you, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Yes. And what's the color that's surrounding him? What kind of aura? What color aura does he have around him?
My Godfather, you.
Me.
Bright, like yellowish orange.
I want you to ask him how many lifetimes has he spent in connection with you?
It's getting 246.
246. Now, with your godfather, me and you, let's take a walk in spirit world. Let's go towards the council. Because I know you don't want your godfather to leave right now, and that's just happened with us. I'm here to guide you and escort you to the council. When we have arrived in front of the council, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
How many beings are there in the council?
6.
And do they feel as if you met your purpose in their lifetime as John?
No, not from what I'm feeling.
And do they feel as if you are on your way to your purpose in this lifetime?
I can be applied.
Apply yourself.
Yes.
Have them to give you some encouraging words to make sure that you stay on the path. And what do they say?
My biggest hindrance is my self-doubt. Just stop self-doubting.
Repeat that for me.
Stop self-doubting.
Okay? Stop self-doubting. Do you agree with that? I want you to make a pact with yourself right now. I want you to say, and I want you to believe and feel this. From this moment on, repeat after me. From this moment on,
From this moment on,
I will do my endeavor best
I will do my ever best
to stop self-doubting.
to stop self-doubting.
That I will apply confidence,
I will apply confidence,
diligence,
diligence,
and stickability
and stickability
to my purpose.
to my purpose.
And so it is.
So it is.
You just made that pact with your soul and your higher self. Apply it to you. Now, let's leave the council and let's go before the. And as we leave before the council, the Akashic records will fall before you, as of always. That book will fall before all three of us. And this book will turn to your soul's journey in this lifetime. You're going to see your name, your date of birth, picture of you on the left. And underneath that, you're going to see total amount of lifetimes you have lived here on earth. And call that number out loud for me, please.
932.
932. Out of 932, how many of those were you female?
546.
546. More than half. Take a look at the 932. How many of those did you actually get right?
287.
287. You gotta make sure you get this right. Correct?
Yes.
Out of those 936 lifetimes, take a look at how many of those you've lived with your actual father.
132.
132. Now take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your mother.
600.
600. That's a lot. All right. Now I want you to scroll down and take a look at how many gifts you've chosen to use in this lifetime. How many spiritual gifts you've chosen to use in this lifetime?
3.
I want you to read those 3 off to me, please. What are those 3 gifts that you've chosen to use in this lifetime?
Medium.
Being a medium, 1.
Clairaudience.
Clairaudience.
Psychic.
Psychic. Now, out of those 3 gifts, how many of those are you using and have developed?
None.
0, correct?
Correct.
Out of those 3, how many of those am I here to help you to awaken and to activate?
All of them.
All 3. You're going to scroll down and take a look at how many children you've chosen to have in this lifetime.
2.
How many boys, how many girls?
2 boys.
2 boys. Take a look if you've chosen to be married in this lifetime. Does it show that there? So yes or no?
No.
Now, you're going to scroll down and take a look at the longest, it doesn't matter about the marriage, but take a look at the longest relationship going forward. How many years?
15.
15. Now also take a look at the challenges you set for yourself to overcome.
Codependence and insecurity.
Codependence and insecurity. Now take a look at what your purpose is in this lifetime. What did you come here to accomplish in this lifetime?
Inspire.
And take a look at how you're here to do that.
Use my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
Help them through shadow work.
And take a look and see if that will also pave the way for you financially.
It will.
So don't doubt yourself with that ever again. Now I want your Godfather to give you the final last words of encouragement before you leave spirit world. What does he say?
He tells me that I'm so special. That he chose to come back.
Yes. Repeat that loudly for me.
He told me that I'm so special. He chose to
come back for you.
come back for me.
Sorry. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. Now, I want you won't you say your farewell? So let them know that the next time that I'm going to teach you how to communicate with people who passed on so that you don't have to. And you're a medium. So you're able, when I awaken your gifts, you're going to be able to speak with them anyway and communicate with souls that have passed on more easier. You'll be able to speak with your ancestors and everybody that's your spirit guides and guardian angels. Now I want you to go back up and to those 3 gifts. And I'm going to speak into every single strand of DNA in your body that's connected to those gifts. Every cell, every atom, every blood vessel that's running through your body that's connected to those gifts. When I touch your forehead, your superconscious mind and those gifts are going to be intertwined with your body, your cell, your DNA, every blood vessel. And you're going to walk in your gifts. And you're going to be confident in your gifts. And you won't doubt your gifts. When I touch your forehead, that's going to be your reality. From this point on, your life won't be the same. Don't take that lightly. When I touch your forehead, I'll be your reality. Now, I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. When I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake, feeling refreshed, energized as if you slept for 8 hours, and as if you've been massaged by 1,000 hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. Hey?
Hey.
I know, they want you to cry. Don't worry about it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I cry also.
How do you feel?
So much lighter. So much lighter.
There you go. I like to see the smile on your face. You got a really, beautiful smile. You glad you come into the session?
So glad I did it. So I could not honestly think of a better way to spend my money, honestly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They're sending you love. I wear glasses, so I can't read y'all until like afterwards. Let me see. What y'all saying? Oh, thank you. Thank you. See. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for coming and tuning in. And if our session, like I said, I want to thank you too, because you didn't have to go live. You're not like those other said will be like, no, live. You actually was brave enough, and I appreciate you.
This is how I found out about you. So yeah, if this can help more people find out, absolutely.
I appreciate you for that. And I like to say is just walk in your gifts.
Will do.
When I looked at your chart, it showed that I was like, this woman more gifted than she know. Don't even use any of them. God damn.
But now I know. Now I know. So that's gonna be my. Oh my goodness! You just don't know how much clarity that gave me. Honestly.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you got that clarity. And like I said, it took you to, it isn't just me. You made this contract with me before you came here. That means that you're the smart one. I'm just a servant. You was like, come here, son. When I get a certain age, then you feel it. When I feel as if I'm lost, you're gonna bring your behind to Chicago, and you gonna make it. And I like the faithful servant, like, yes, I answer your call. Yes.
Wonderful conduit. Wonderful.
I appreciate you. And like I said, I always tell people this is not just me can do this. Everybody can. It's just the fact that I'm here to teach people to do it. Nothing about, I like to make sure that when I leave this earth, that I make myself as unnecessary as possible. Some people like to live in that glamour and that glitz. And I'm like, I could use that now, but when it's time for me to step back,
Yeah.
I want 100,000 of astros. I want the world to be able to heal each other. You want children and their children's children be like, come here, close your eyes. You healed. You know what I mean? I want the whole world to be able to do that. I don't want where I feel, that's what I want,
That's a beautiful vision.
because if all of us are healed, if all of us are, heal these traumas from past lives, and if we all walk in the power that we are as souls, we be able to transform every single thing. All these lower entities and these lower beings that take over and take over government and take over these stuff, they won't be able to control the masses once we are awakened, healed, and fully walking in our godlike consciousness. But we're so used to being sheeps. And all sheeps do is get slaughtered.
And we become accustomed to thinking that corruption and wickedness has to have a place in our life when it does not have to. We
Right.
just got comfortable. You sit in shit too long, you forget that it stank, like they say.
Exactly. Well, like I said, thank you very much for doing this. And, I'm a hugger. I'm a hug.
Yay!
All right. All right. I got my 8 o'clock downstairs.
Okay.
Let me take up these stuff. Guys, thank y'all very much for showing up. You could have been anywhere, but you choose to be here with us. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. And listen, if you get an opportunity, like and subscribe on my Facebook. I mean, on my YouTube. I'm trying to make sure that I get as much people as possible, and want to reach as much people as possible. There are so many places in the world who can use this. And if we all tell one person, at the end of the day, it will reach so many people. And just watching sometimes could heal you. Finding out information about other people and their lives, because a lot of people don't even know that lifetimes will exist. That you have lifetimes beyond this one. Because they teach you foolishness like YOLO, you only live once. You see what I'm saying? Which makes no sense to me. But yeah. Oh, y'all got me. Thank you, man. I see that y'all guys with look, 107 people watching and 91 likes. Oh my gosh. Y'all was listen. I'm already light skinned. I'm blushing underneath this, right? You can't see the red underneath here. You can see it, right? You say, has men ever contacted me? I've done men sessions all the time. They just don't want to show it on live. Y'all females be brave. All right. All right, guys. Y'all is not playing. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Like and share on your page if you want to. A lot of people don't know about this sort of thing. They think that they're going to die and go to hell after they die. If you teach them a little bit more, if their family member have an experience, and they could teach one and teach one, and we could get rid of this. I don't want to say get rid. The soldiers or the souls that are here to advance from modern day religion can do so, because there are not a lot of people who tell you and teach this stuff. There are books about them, but to do this live, a lot of people don't do it. And don't worry, when I do my training and I have people doing it, we're gonna spread this all over the world. All over the world. We won't just start right here. We're gonna move all over the world where people would understand that the soul exists beyond the physical body. All right. All right, guys. Thank y'all very much, man.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna spread the word everywhere. Okay.